Kling 3 might be the biggest update to AI video we've ever had, and it represents a huge leap for filmmakers and advertisers. Imagine a single tool that covers multi-shot prompting, character consistency, and native audio, as well as generating up to 15 seconds of footage. Yeah, this is an absolute game changer for creators. Everything you need to know about Kling 3. We'll cover all of the insane new features within this update, including the ability to upload elements, multiple references that will be used within your generation to lock in a mind-blowing level of character consistency. And guys, if you do enjoy today's content, make sure to whack a like on there for me, consider subscribing, and of course, ring that bell notification icon. Alright, let's get into it. To access Kling 3.0, we're over on Higgsfield. And they've currently got some great offers running for both Kling and Nano Banana Pro, so if you do want to go ahead and check them out, you can click the link down below in the description. Now, to get started with using Kling 3.0, we want to go up to the top left-hand corner, hover over the video tab, and click onto Create Video. Once here, if you haven't already got Kling 3.0 selected, you can go ahead and click into the Model tab, go towards Kling, and then click at the top of the list here. And the first thing I want to cover is this new method for ensuring character consistency when it comes to your video generations. So of course, we're able to go ahead and click into this tab here to upload a starting frame. And the video generation I want to show you guys is this one here. This of course would be the starting frame for this. We have this toggle for multi-shot generations. We're going to get into that a bit later on in the video. So we'll just turn that off for now. And of course here we have our field for entering our text prompt. And with this example, I just went for something very simple. Show a slow and full camera orbit around the bearded man. And this type of camera move is a pretty brutal test when it comes to character consistency, because we're not just seeing the character from various different angles, kind of cutting between them. We are literally performing this 3D rotation around the subject. And so it really does point out any issues quite clearly. I'm really happy to say, though, that this generation was very effective. And what that comes down to is this new feature here, this small tab that says Elements. So if we click into here, you can see a couple of elements that I've already created. Now, this is a really simple process. We click on Create New Element, and we upload various different references of our character from different camera angles. We can give the reference a name as well as a short description, and then get that saved. You can see here Higgsfield describes it as a set of images of one character or object that keeps its look consistent across the whole video. So in my case, I have one called the bearded man. If I click on edit, I can show you the examples we have here. So we have me facing front onto the camera, me in slight profile, a little bit further away camera angle of me stood in my garden, and then a view of me from behind. And what I also made up was this element here of the Kling logo, this kind of 3D glass render. So we have a front-on view of this kind of Kling logo sculpture, and then various different camera angles of it as well. So we're not able to just ensure character consistency, but object and product consistency as well. And this is why I said in the intro that Kling 3.0 will be a very powerful tool when it comes to both AI filmmaking and advertising. So once you have your elements made up, we can just select the relevant ones here and click Use Element. Now we're also able to select the duration of our clip. We can go all the way up to 15 seconds. But what's really nice is this is on a slider, so we can be really specific about how long a generation we want. We may only want 3 seconds. But equally, we can go all the way up to 15 seconds if we choose. And this is really handy when it comes to multi-shot generation. And then, of course, we're also able to select the resolution. So let's take a look at the result that we got from this very simple text prompt and using our element of the bearded man. We go ahead and open this in full screen, and we can really take a good look at this because the result is really, really quite impressive. Probably the best character consistency I've seen from a video model to date, easily. And we've got another really quite impressive example here that I want to show you guys. But just briefly, if you're wondering how I created the starting frames for my video generations, these were all made using Nano Banana Pro. And I knew that I wanted to create what we often call a key visual for the intro to this video. And for that key visual, I wanted myself to be holding this kind of glass sculpture of the Kling logo and be in this strange otherworldly environment. Now, this is a really great workflow here, right? So what I did was I uploaded this pretty poor quality image of the Kling logo. I selected Nano Banana Pro, we would have put it on 16:9 and selected 4K. And for the text prompt, again, very simple, create a 3D render of the attached logo made of glowing glass in a simple dark environment. And this is what we get back, just look at the quality here. Now we can combine that new asset of the 3D sculpture, prompt like show the bearded man standing in a dark alien temple made of glass. The bearded man is holding a large, vibrantly coloured glowing glass 3D object in his hands. And a bunch more detail in terms of the style and a description of myself as well. So Nano Banana Pro is combining this asset here that we create. The result that we get back is pretty amazing. And this image reference here is what I went to plug into Nano Banana Pro multiple times, just giving it various different text prompts. So, me kind of getting dragged through the clouds. I've got the shot here of me using it kind of like a surfboard in this river of lava. So that's the general process that I follow for creating starting frames that we then take into Kling 3.0 and animate. Very powerful AI filmmaking workflow. That's how we created the starting frame for this generation here, and we've asked again for a camera orbit as the bearded man stares down at the glass object, and you'll see once again we are achieving a really pretty amazing level of character consistency by using the elements within Kling 3.0, the exact same process that I showed you for that first shot. So thank you so much for watching and have a great day.